everybody. Uh-oh. You guys are in trouble. It's covered. They accept those people as well. It's this kind of history that is certainly very helpful for all of us. I took an early retirement and I decided to take on a third or fourth career, I think, and it's teaching. And I teach in the public schools. I've taught in private schools as well as a substitute teacher. And recently I was asked to get extended. I was went on maternity leave, and so they asked me to teach for 8 weeks. How many of you have sub-teenagers? You know, those middle school type kids? Some of you remember what they were, and you have white hair to prove it. Can you imagine being in the classroom with them for 4, 5, or 6 hours? Yes. But it's fun, actually. I really enjoy it. And one of the nice things about it, and that's why I enjoy it, is somebody once told me, said, if you want to stay young, hang around with young people. Even if you don't exactly act like it, you feel their young age. And it's wonderful. But we have an obligation really to pass on the histories that we have to our young people so that they understand. The first day in classes, they were doing the Pledge of Allegiance. You veterans can well appreciate this. I almost threw the whole class out. They were standing like this. One kid had his hands in his pocket. So I gave them a lesson. And now they stand with their hands on their side, and whether they say the pledge or not, they stand and respect those of us that do appreciate it. So it's just a matter really of educating our young people, and they want to know. They really do want to know, and that's the exciting part. You've probably noticed that on this platform today, there's quite a few veterans, and they span many years and many services. We have Coast Guard, Army, Navy, Air Force, Cold War era. George was a Army during World War II and a D-Day survivor at Normandy. Got a couple of Navy guys here, and survivors of Pearl Harbor. And I was in the Air Force and never flew. No, that's not true. Did actually fly in, but we flew around in Army helicopters a lot in Vietnam. But I kept my head down. See. At this time, we're going to continue with the placing of the wreath. We have 2 Cub Scouts from Pack 333, Campbell, sponsored by our American Legion Post 99. 2 gentlemen are behind me. Oh, there they are. Okay. However, the wreath is right here. It's Austin Allen and Heath Martin. If everyone would please stand while they place the wreath. Thank you, Austin and Seith. Excellent job. Our young people really look forward to this next. And you can sit if you like or stand. It's up to you. We're going to do a dove release. And the cages are just off to my left, right next, just to the front of the Jeep there. We're going to ask the young people to carefully hold on to the doves as they're taken out, and then they will be given the signal and they will start to fly. When they do, folks, they do fly in formation. Those of you who understand Air Force stuff. So they all go up at the same time, and it can be a little difficult to know just what direction they may be going. They will be flying around for a while until they find another roost. As they are taking the doves out, I do want to. Some people are not aware of this. Memorial Day, we honor our fallen veterans. We honor our veterans by placing the American flag at half staff. That is done until noontime on Memorial Day, when it is then raised to full staff. I'm going to give some instructions here for everyone. After the dove release, we will be playing taps. We'll ask everyone to please rise for that. Following taps, the following taps, we're going to be marching to the Veterans Lawn section, which is down this road to my right, to your left, to the left of those canopies there. The Sea Scouts and the Boy Scouts colors will be leading the procession. Take your time. It's getting warm out there. We will then have a ceremony at the tribute at the Veterans Lawn, followed by a second tribute at the Garden of Honor. Are we ready, folks? Young people. On a count of 3, I want you to release the doves, give them a little help to go up